Is an introduction really necessary for someone we all know so well?
Hello, welcome back. I hope you all are having a great week so far. We're going to jump right into this video. So the acrylics that we are using for today's set are from Nail House. We're using Winter Frost. We're also using Xtra Special, one of my favorite acrylics from them. I always find a reason to use this one. I'm also going to be using a little bit of their Frostbite acrylic in the design. You'll see more of that later. Now this is a custom acrylic that I mixed with some leftover acrylic that I had, so it's going to be more of a custom color. And of course, we're going to be capping everything with the Crystal Clear from Nail House. So in today's video, we will be doing a French nail with 2 French nails using all acrylic. I will be doing some ombre nails as well, but for now, for the pinky, we are going to fully cover this with this nude acrylic that I custom mixed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It keeps me going and lets me know that this is the type of content you want to see. The comment doesn't even really have to be related to the video. I mean, I would appreciate it, but you can leave any kind of comment. You can vent about your life. I'm always listening. You can also leave a comment giving me suggestions on what you want to see next. Maybe you want to see me use a specific product. Anything. Leave it down below in the comments. By the way, I'm using my 100% Kolinsky brush from Chaun Legend and the monomer from Kiara Sky. My Chaun Legend brush is in the size number 10 if that makes a difference for you. I know in everybody's mind, winter is over and everybody has moved to Valentine's Day. And even though this video was actually recorded before Christmas, it's still wintertime. Matter of fact, it's 12 degrees right now. So doing a winter set at this point is valid. And don't worry, we are going to get into some Valentine's Day sets. I'm not going to say I love Valentine's Day, nor do I hate it. We're cool. I love the vibes. I just don't like how everybody doesn't feel the same love on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day has truly become a pissing contest. In the age of social media, everybody buys a gift just to be able to show it off on social media. The bigger, more extravagant, more ridiculous of a gift, the more viral it's going to be. The thought behind the gift for that person is lost now. The romance behind Valentine's Day is just null and void. Valentine's Day rolls around and everybody got to get naked and put their ass in the camera. And honestly, these Valentine's Day outfits for February, it's giving my ass isn't about to be sexy at all. It's giving my ass is getting ready to be hyperthermic and frostbitten. That doesn't sound sexy or like a good time to me. I don't know. Y'all might be too young to remember the movie Boomerang with Eddie Murphy. Hold on. Let me put some respect on Eddie Murphy's name because it wasn't just with Eddie Murphy. It was written by Eddie Murphy. He wrote the film and he acted in it. Anyway, it had Eddie Murphy, Halle Berry, Robin Givens, whole bunch of people, Chris Rock, I mean, A-listers. Funny as hell, this is a black folk classic. There's a scene when Robin Givens comes to Eddie Murphy's house. She takes her coat off and she didn't have shit up underneath that coat but her bra and panties on. Now that kind of behavior says sexy, because didn't nobody else in the world know what she had up on underneath that coat except for her and now her man. Y'all see where I'm going with this? There is nothing left to the imagination anymore, and there's nothing that's private anymore. I thoroughly enjoy the fact that there are things that only me and my husband share. Only us two. People don't live anymore to enjoy the moment and make a memory. You go to concerts, shows, football games, basketball games, and everybody got their phone out recording. Either recording the court, the field, or themselves. When I took my kids on vacation, I barely had any pictures. I had like maybe 5 pictures and 2 videos because I wanted to enjoy my time with my children. So yeah, that's why I feel the way I do about Valentine's Day. It's just morphed into something that it's not. I don't know. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about Valentine's Day? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, I'm going to take a break from talking y'all's ear off and let y'all enjoy the application. Okay, so right here is where we're getting ready to start our first French nail. I learned this technique from Gabby at Bomb Nails. She is here on YouTube, so go follow her. She does amazing sets. I mean, she is just an artist. But you pick up your bead, don't rush to place it down because you don't want it to be runny. You want it to kind of set a little bit, and then you place it down where you want it, where you want your smile line to start. Melt the top of the bead where the apex would be into the natural nail, and then really after that, all you do is just shape the smile line just to, make sure that it's nice and smooth and it's, centered. Whatever shape that you're going for, you're just going to want to start to shape that. I think this technique is a lot easier and quicker. For sure beginner friendly because I'm a beginner. This is my first time doing this technique and this is my first time doing this at all, and look how it turned out. So give it a try. I really urge you to give it a try. And if you missed anything, we will be doing another French nail on the thumb, so you will be able to see this process again. And I will say my usual disclaimer, you are going to hear my children in the background. I am a stay-at-home mother before I am anything else, so work alongside my children. You may or may not hear them in the background. It is what it is. So I don't like how lopsided it's looking right here. I'm going to go in with a little bit more acrylic and try to even it up. And just be careful if you do need to do this right here. Even though we will be filing and shaping before moving on to the next steps, you still don't want to add too much bulk because you don't want to lose the shape. I am so OCD and delusional, y'all. I keep thinking the more I push in the brush into this wonky side, it's just gonna magically get better. Like, girl, the acrylic is dry. Move on. Okay, so here we go with the thumb. We're going to be doing the same exact thing. You want to pick up your bead, let the bead hang out on the brush for a little bit. Place your bead about where you want the smile line to start. Melt the top of the bead with the natural nail so it's seamless, and then just shape your smile line. You do want the bead to at least be a medium-sized bead. It gives you something to work with, and you want that smile line to be on the thicker side for when you add the rest of the acrylic to the end of the nail. My brain couldn't even comprehend how easy this was. The whole time I'm like,
that's just too easy. No, that is too easy. It's too easy. No. Shit is too easy.
Love that movie, by the way. I am a Woody Harrelson fan. But yeah, y'all, it was so easy. I thought I was doing something wrong. So if y'all decide to give this technique a try, let me know how it works for you. I'm gonna let you guys keep vibing out to this application, and I'll pop back in later. So once the acrylic dries, you're going to want to go in and file. And just file, clean up the shape as much as possible. This is the point where you're really going to go in and perfect your shape. You want your lines to be just as clean as if they were painted on. Even out the sides and smooth the surface because we will be adding more acrylic to this, like I said. Okay, now that we have perfected the shape, I'm going to go in with House's Winter Frost. Now I'll be using this acrylic on a few different nails, so we're going to place it down on this nail and continue on with the application. Now what you see me doing here is placing the acrylic right up against that smile line, not over it. Now I do see a lot of nail techs placing the acrylic right over it and then just going in and filing it down until it looks seamless and perfect. In my opinion, that is extremely wasteful. You're placing acrylic there just to file it all off. If you don't need acrylic there, why are you placing acrylic there? Just don't put acrylic there. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me because acrylic and monomer is not cheap just to be wasteful like that, especially monomer. But I think monomer is so expensive because it is more expensive to ship liquids. When I buy my Kiara Sky Monomer from Cosmoprof, it's like $22, but if I were to buy it on, say, Amazon, it's more like $35. That's really if I only go to the store to get it. If I were to order it, the Kiara Sky Monomer, if I were to order it from the Cosmoprof website, with how expensive shipping is, it actually ends up being the same price as if I were to get it on Amazon. So it's like, I might as well get it on Amazon. I actually might even save $1 by getting it on Amazon. It's crazy. Prices are just crazy now. So as I was doing this nail, I totally forgot what I wanted to do with it. I wanted it to be a ombre nail, and I should have started this color, the extra special color. I should have started that first, but midway through I remembered what I wanted to do. So now we're going in with extra special. We're going to ombre that into the Winter Frost, and we're going to be doing a few ombres on the remaining nails. So my apologies for turning up and getting so loud on you guys. Nap time is over. Need I say more? All right, I'm going to finish up the rest of the application, and I'll check back in with you guys later. So I wanted to make this nail a little bit more abstract. So what I'm doing is I am going in and I'm just doing like a diagonal design, like a kind of like a, I don't know. I'm just going in with like more of an abstract design with the extra special on top of the Winter Frost. I wanted this look to be an icy look, and so my goal with the extra special acrylic was to make it look like the ice was carrying across the nail. And this is how we're looking so far. So let's finish up this application and I'll check back in with you guys later. I just wanted to stop in and say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it is so long and it's probably hard to get through for some people because it is so long. You know, this was recorded before Christmas and it's taken me this long to edit and do the voiceover and all of that. Life is crazy and busy just in general, but especially during this time of year. And I know if it's like that for me, it has to be like that for you as well, or it could be like that for you as well. So I just really appreciate you taking your time to sit and view my video. So this is how we're looking so far. We are wrapping up with the application. We just need to do the ombres on the index finger and the ring finger, and then also encapsulate all of the glitter and all of that. So we're wrapping up the application, and then we'll get into the design. Okay, so let's get a bit more monomer and start on these ombre nails. My kids are so rambunctious right now, I just cannot. And this is another reason why it takes me so long to get through these videos. Okay, so we got the ombres out of the way. This is how we're looking. Now all we have to do is encapsulate all of the glitter portions, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Again, I'm using Nail House's Crystal Clear. And I just want to thank you guys so much again for watching this video. Thank you so much for always patiently waiting for my drop. Sometimes it could take me a few days before I post a video or even a short, so I really appreciate you guys being patient. Let's get these encapsulated and I will check back in with you guys when we start the design. Okay, so this is what we're working with after we got everything encapsulated with the crystal clear. Even though they're looking really good, we're still going to go in and file and shape, make them nice and crispy. So I'm going to go in with my Pana 8080 grit file and file the undersides and the sides of the nail as well as the surface. And then I'm going to go in with my e-file and then just get all of the areas that my Pana file couldn't get, as well as seal the cuticle. Y'all, I am exhausted. This coffee is not working. Anyway, I wanted to tell you guys, I really love the Pana files. One way that you can test to make sure that you have a good file is trying to bend it. If when you try to bend it, it bends really easily and it's flimsy, it's a bad file. If it has some resistance and it does not bend easily, it's a very good file. Them Mia Secret files fold like laundry, honey. No shade, Mia Secret, but all tea, fix those files. So I'm gonna let you guys watch your favorite part. I'll be back around. Okay, so I think what I'm doing here is I'm about to show y'all a close-up of the before and after of the underfile and why it's so important to do that to get that crispiness. So I'll do the underfile and then I'll file down the sides. Doing this is what's going to have your shape looking crispy, and you'll see the difference in a moment here. Make sure y'all file that tip too. Make sure it's nice, crispy, and straight. And I'm still gonna e-file them to make sure they're even more crispy. We're getting there, y'all. We're getting there. So we're done filing and shaping. Now we're just going to clean off the surface of the nail to prep it for our design. The design we're doing today is very, very simple, so it won't take us long to do. I did want to do more with this design, but I did run out of time at the time. This set was completely freestyled, so trying to come up with the design and then where I wanted to go next, my kids were being crazy. It became a lot very quickly at that. So with that said, I was just really proud of myself that I was able to get each step of this application on film. You guys request a lot to see the filing and shaping as well as the design process. So I'm really happy that I was able to showcase that for you guys. Anyway, we're going to go in with the white Beetles gel polish. Before you actually go in and do this design, do not be like me. Top coat all of your nails. You want to top coat your nails first because you're not going to want to go in between this design with top coat like I had to do. So I'm doing the icicle French nail. You want to paint on the smile line of the French nail first, like you see me doing here. Then you want to go in and draw the icicle portions. You'll see. And do not cure this as you go along because we will be pouring acrylic over top of it. So what you see me doing right here is going in and just putting random squiggly lines at random lengths just to make it look like natural icicles. And then once we have all of the icicles painted on and it's looking pretty much how we want it to, you're going to thicken up at the top where those icicles connect to that smile line up there. You want to thicken that up and also make that look natural, like they're coming out of that portion. You know what I mean? You see what I'm doing here. You want it to look like it funneled into that icicle shape. Okay, so once we finish up the design, you still don't want to cure it because we're going to go in and pour acrylic over it. And as you guys saw there, I'm using Nail House's Frostbite. Be careful not to touch the gel, just pour the acrylic over it, tap off the excess, and then cure it. After it's cured, you just want to dust off that excess acrylic and you're done. Now again, because I went about this the wrong way, I'm going to have to go in and now top coat everything. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm going in and I'm top coating everything, and then we're going to finish up the design. Now, when you do the process the right way, you're not going to have to do what I do next. I'm actually going to go back over our icicle design and redo it. I feel like because I did the top coat after, it leveled with the acrylic design that I did, so it didn't have the same texture or as much texture as I was going for. And on the side, I accidentally touched it, so there's like a little gap. So I'm just going back over the design, doing the same exact thing, just to correct everything. I actually like the way it looked doing it twice, but I didn't want to do it twice on all the other nails that I'm getting ready to do this design on. So I just left well enough alone. So we're going to do that same design on my index finger, and we're also going to do a design on the pinky finger. So I'm going to let you guys watch that, and I'll come back to you when we finish up. So this is how we're looking, y'all. These are the finished results. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Also, let me know what you guys want to see from me next time. We have a lot of fun videos in the works, a lot of like nail supply type videos, swatching videos. We also have some Valentine's Day videos coming up, so stay tuned for that. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that all notifications are turned on so you never miss a video from me. And again, I just wanted to deeply thank you all for watching. I'm so appreciative of all the love and all the support, all the encouragement. We have built such a community here and it's beautiful. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. As always, I hope God blesses you in the same way that He's blessed me. Bye.
Why you gotta fight when